Well, President Trump revving up the crowd in Indiana with his respect for the flag. Listen.
We have pride in our history and respect for our great American flag. If we're going to defend our values, we need people in Washington who share our values.
Joining us with his reaction, Medal of Honor recipient, retired Marine Corps Sergeant Dakota Meyer. If you have not read Dakota's citation for the Medal of Honor, Google it right now and listen to understand what this guy did for our country. I'm serious. Dakota, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You hear the president last night. He talks about it all the time. He talks about patriotism. He talks about standing for the flag. Why does he continue to reiterate those topics?
You know, look, I think it comes down to, you could say a lot about, President Trump. But the man is a patriot and loves his country. I mean, it says so much about him because he keeps putting these basic fundamentals that me and you grew up with. I mean, you never thought about not standing for the flag when it, or the national anthem. I mean, these are the basic fundamentals that we all grew up with that were so important. And it's kind of like in the military, right? I mean, why do we still go with, customs and courtesies, right?
Yeah.
It's because it's important. It reminds us of the sacrifices that came before. It's about paying respect. And that's, look, the man's a patriot.
No, it's a great point. If you don't execute the basics, you forget about them very
100%.
quickly. Speaking of more than just the basics, we got news yesterday that 5 top ISIS commanders were captured on the Iraqi-Syrian border, part of the ongoing effort to continue to decimate them. What do you make of the efforts there against ISIS?
No, look, I think it's just, I mean, he made a commitment to go after ISIS, and I mean, look at what he's doing. I mean, he's going after ISIS. I mean, I think it's just another example of another win, right?
Absolutely. They should be wearing the orange jumpsuit suits of Guantanamo Bay, in my opinion. But if you look at the actual media network coverage, the so-called mainstream media that loves to hate this president, we've got a graphic, I believe. A couple of news networks covered this capture of 5 of the top ISIS leaders. You'll see it. 0 seconds, 0 seconds. Thankfully, CBS actually covered it for a couple of minutes, worthy of that kind of coverage. Why are we ignoring these kinds of successes on the battlefield?
Look, I mean, these networks are more focused on. It's not journalism anymore. It's those networks I look at. It's where opinions are facts to them, right? I mean, they would rather see the president fail than America succeed. I mean, I know we keep saying this over and over, but it's true. I mean, look at this. Look at the North Korea side of it, right? Look at what he just accomplished. I mean, he facilitated to accomplish, whether it's him or not, whatever. I mean, he's accomplishing so much, and you never hear the wins, right? All you hear is the negatives and the negatives.
When he wins, they still tell you why he's got to be losing.
Well, I mean, even after he got a meeting with the North Korean, dictator, Kim Jong-un, then they wanted to talk about, they wanted to go, well, why would he meet you on the DMZ, right? I mean, they just keep wanting to go finding the negative, but he keeps winning.
Briefly, as a warfighter, what does it mean to have a commander-in-chief like this?
Look, I think it puts confidence behind you. I mean, I think it, you can't sit here and, with the capture of these 5 ISIS guys, I mean, we have confidence that they're not going to get traded back for a traitor, right? I mean, the confidence level of that this guy, I mean, you look at what he's putting and doing in Syria, right? I mean, he's doing what he's saying he's going to do.
Yep.
And I think for us, I mean, as warfighters, it gives us the confidence that what we're doing, if nothing else, it means something, and we have somebody who's backing us up no matter what.
Amen. Dakota Meyer, very well said. I've always wanted to interview in a living room with pink flowers for a Medal of Honor recipient. You're a good man.
I love it.
Appreciate it.